just to relieve a bit of pressure and get that defensive line up and maybe be a bit more competitive at ruck time.
So lovely kick in that from Riley Lowe. Rondebosch playing into a little bit of a breeze that's picked up. They'll be pleased with the fact that Jean Nordier is back on the field. Well, no, he's not back on the field yet. Still serving his yellow card suspension. Change of direction there from Martin Thompson. And then a little chip and chase from Balakistan. Rondebosch in possession at the moment. Stevens. Change of direction there, bringing Imran Andrews. Also used to play in the wing position. He's at lock now. It's Riley Lowe. He's had an excellent match as Riley Lowe. And very much part of the attacking forays of Rondebosch. Stevens quickly through the hands.
Offside.
So offside on this occasion by Bishops. That very often comes from pressure. Well, Riley Lowe's had an opportunity of kicking a goal already from a more acute angle. Got it over. And this will just eat into the time to get his fly-off back onto the field.
And Bishops here actually look like is it Nirvana on the outside and Sam Mitchell probably a bit offside there, floating on that line. But Rondebosch just need to ensure that they get the scoreboard ticking over.
Yeah, some of the purists might have suggested running with that ball, but I think this is the right decision. Shimmy, you posted a comment a little earlier. Oh, that's not the best of kicks that Riley Lowe has ever taken. You spoke about how possibly, if Bishop score quickly in the second half, they could put a lot of pressure on Rondebosch.
No, definitely. Then it's game on.
Is your number 10 on?
But Bishops just need to get their hands onto the ball.
Number 10 on?
And then
is he on?
Anything's a possibility.
Right.
So Jean Nordier back on the field then at fly half. There's Riley Lowe. He does seem to be struggling a little bit with a leg injury or foot injury. We won't use that as an excuse for that kick of his.
Stop here, White. Stop.
Oh, Bishop's also trying to find a little bit of space. Kalekistan back for it. That's an excellent kick. That's exactly what Bishops wanted at this point of the game.
That's a good lesson on why you have to catch the ball on the full, because that ball can do some evil things sometimes. You're just lucky it didn't bounce back because the Bishops chase is pretty nearby.
So Rondebosch need a good line out. They haven't been great today. This time up goes Byron Bowes.
That's a maul. Advantage over.
So Rondebosch have made some valuable yardage. And suddenly out it pops there to Kalekistan. The charge down. John Nordier looking to recover it himself. Has he managed to hold on to it? Thompson. Now Manuel, good running here. There's a real chance. This is outstanding running. Perhaps the pass should have come a little bit earlier. Well, it didn't come at all, in fact. But they've still got it. The charge from Sam Mitchell. They've got the try you were talking about, Jimmy.
That is great work from Manuel. And the missed kick from Rondebosch being punished. Mark Thompson put that box kick, didn't go out or didn't go long. Didn't find grass. And this is the opportunity at broken field. Dangerous place. First tackle missed. That is crucial. And look at that space here. The Rondebosch defenders have turned their shoulders. And this is where the big players, the big runners come through. Sam Mitchell, you're not going to stop him from that position. Great hands from him. Well done on finding him in that pass. But Bishops are back in this game.
No problem with a conversion.
Look at that, Sam Mitchell. You're not going to stop him from that position. Good low driving body position. None of the Rondebosch defenders coming up. And well-worked try from Bishops.
So it's a 2-point game then, fairly soon after half-time. Seen some excellent kick-ins from Riley Lowe at fullback, but Jean Nordier now takes it over. Nothing wrong with that one either. Or has it gone no, it didn't go the 10 meters. So Bishops have a call here. They'll take the scrum at halfway.
Shoulders above the hips.
So options left and right here for Justin Rowe Roberts.
Fine. Sit.
Just wonder when Soren Abrams is going to come big into this game at number 8 for Bishops. It's not going to be right now. Illegal binding by Bishops.
Binding on the arm.
Referee 100% correct. Tight, or rather the prop forwards are not allowed to bind on the arm. Solid kick there from Riley Lowe.
Yeah, look, JP Smith, I don't see where he's binding on the arm there. He's actually binding on the back.
Which is illegal.
Yeah, which is fine. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that binding there. He's actually binding on the back.
So the throw in there from Russell Eby as the ball comes away to Sam Mitchell, who's starting to find his way too. The important thing for Bishops has been getting over that advantage line. But here comes Nordia. Interception by Rondebosch.
Step.
So standing off there, the long pass out from Thompson. And from Josh Emsley as another chance for Ashwin Adams. Two tight forwards very much involved in that move. Taken up by Adams, or rather Andrews. Again, it's Riley Lowe. No way through there, and you've spoken, Shimi,
He's won it. First player.
The Bishops' defence not always holding. Well, they've managed to take that ball away. Back for it, Clyde March. Eventually the pass to his captain, Waddy Love. He could get isolated here, March, but he'll back himself. He's a very strong runner. Good running off the ball by Waddy Love and an excellent offload. Let's keep the continuity going for Bishop, for Rondebosch rather. Nordia in a sandwich tackle and he's lost it forward.
Okay,
that's better defensive play, but one aspect that has been impressive is the offloading. I think the continuity skills from these guys has been really good. Look at that man behind. Oh, that's JP Smith, the big tight head. Fantastic technique from him, straight into the ribs, forcing the knock on.
Stay off the arm, back or side.
Well, not too many handling errors in the match. We saw that 7. You might consider that a fair amount, but the way the ball has been thrown around by both of these teams, normally you might see a few more than that. So full credit to the two teams. I'm just going to keep an eye on the scrum, Shimmy, and you're the expert here. JP Smith up against Josh Emsley.
You need to stay square and steady.
On the near side. The referee was concerned with the binding.
Crouch. Bind. Sit. Steady.
So there doesn't seem to be too much wrong with the binding on that occasion. Out from McIntyre. It's an elaborate little training ground switch there, which hasn't worked for them. So Mark Thompson has hoofed it down to the corner. Is that ball being held on? Yep. Andre Manuel couldn't do much more than that, but held on to it, so they're being penalised.
Get them off, on me. Get back 10.
So the primary goal kicker is back on the field after the yellow card, but will they go for the corner? Their lineouts have not been great, Shimmy.
Yeah, well, after the last kick, it's not a bad call to go here, but great turnover, nice little kick from Rondebosch.
That's the
turnover ball, there's no one back. Crucial time here for Rondebosch to get points again. Seems as if they're getting a bit of momentum back.
I see Coolers on too for Rondebosch. There he is, the jumper.
More.
It's a better line out from them. They've stayed on their feet. They're driving towards the line. And they've got down, says the players. And Diavanos agrees.
Well, great try from Rondebosch. Well worked. Nice ball at the back. And Rondebosch managed to just get around the corner.
Sorry, just pull that guy.
Yeah, that'll do their confidence a lot of good, making that decision. So Jean Nadir resumes the goal-kicking duties.
Thanks.
Quite amazing that as we said earlier, the last home win was back in 2008 when Bishops won that match. Subsequent to that, 11 fixtures, the away team has always won. Is that an omen? Nadir's kick is straight. So 3 converted tries it is then to Rondebosch.
This is great work from Rondebosch. Nice ball, and the drive comes from the players behind. And actually the touch judge gave that try. Penalties counting against Bishops.
Tristan Late's kick in was maybe a little bit too deep.
Go.
So Rondebosch looking for space, but not finding it. There was a knock-on that might have also come from the assistant referee. So a good opportunity here for Bishops to reply.
Yeah, it looked like it actually came from that rack. Mark Thompson tried to snatch it. It took his eyes off the ball.
Crouch.
Tristan Lates from fullback, up in the line for Bishops.
Sit. Steady. Yes.
So big Gerrit Pieterse, he's also lined up. It's better play by Bishops, and a similar move to what we saw a little bit earlier. Walensky. Little pop pass there from Jesse Walensky, who's had a busy game, and eventually he's shoved into touch.
You mentioned that move earlier on. It's a nice move, Gav, but it's all done behind the advantage line. It's fancy passes. No one's actually hitting that line. You know, the try line's in front of you, and that's where you got to go. Sometimes you're going to have to take contact to try run over or try look for that offload by dominating contact. But crucial scum here for Rondebosch. Always a difficult corner to get out of this side here. So do they play the first ruck and then kick, or do they kick directly from source?
Stand up, stand up. You need to be square. Square and get your shoulder out.
Still a little bit of trouble on Josh Emsley and John Pierre Smith's side.
Josh, don't give away. Out your shoulder.
Seconds.
I reckon if I was scrumming against such a big fella as JP Smith, I might also have some challenges.
And he's got another year of school left, so we'll still see a lot of him.
And that's good for the province too. Of course, he was a Craven Week player. This is exactly what Nyani Shamangi was talking about. An excellent player. Here comes Davids. Difficult to bring down. Well, he's holding on to it, so he's going to get penalised. He virtually ran away from everybody. Roe Roberts then with a quick take to Manuel. Oh, and he just had it snatched out of his hand. But they weren't back 10 metres, Rondebosch. Bishops just need to be a little bit cool in their decision-making here. Kick it out towards the corner flag. Oh, dear. That was maybe a bit of a rush job, that, to be honest with you. Rondebosch looking to run it out. Clyde March. Confident play. Nadir. And there's a knock-on. So sometimes the wisdom of adventurous play has to be challenged.
Now, Gavin, and that comes with also with a little bit of experience. or that balance you mentioned there, the right thing would have been to actually kick it back down. They've gotten a get out of jail free card. But St. David's, what a good break from him also. Just to see him there, shot a lot of toe, I tell you.
Angle and binding.
That's a coach killer, that.
Often you take those kicks because you feel there's nobody policing the touchline there, but you know, you in any event should be kicking it deep into the crowd.
Set it up again,
Rather
square.
take your time.
There's your mark. You take left, you take left.
So the scrums have been great in the first half, maybe a little bit more of a tricky affair in the second.
Bind. Set.
What does Roe Roberts do here along with McIntyre? We've got some big fellows with Peterson and Cornell Smith in the midfield. And the long pass to Leitz. Good strong running here from Jesse Walensky, who's moved from the left wing to the right wing to accommodate Andre Emmanuel.
Ball's out.
And that's another turnover. No, it's not a turnover. Another chance here. Smith with a pass to Leitz. Now, can Bishops find a way through? Mitchell again, the big fella. He's done really well. There's the offload. Abrams with a try.
And the youngsters are happy. Bishop still fighting back. But again, it was the big man, Sam Mitchell, straightening up, taking on the advantage line. This time to Suad Abrams. Look at that good leg drive, ball into hands. And it's a good try from Sahood Abrams.
So Cornell Smith then with the conversion, no problem for him. A lovely finish this by Bishop. Some good straight running. They got over the advantage line, importantly. They used the big fellows. And so did Abrams, who we haven't seen a lot of in this match, just came into his own.
And fantastic racking also. But Sam Mitchell, look, he takes the line on, gets the half gap with a weak shoulder. Some protests there, but it doesn't matter now. The try counts. It's been given.
Well, some injury concerns on the Rondebosch side.
Let's go. Let's go.
Clyde March was getting some attention. You can see too that Jordan Dickman is on the field as a replacement for Josh Emsley.
It's Michael. Can you calm down?
So for the second time, the ball not going 10 meters. Just playing a little bit into Bishop's hands. Second half is becoming a game of playing in the right territories, right spaces.
Set.
Certainly a little bit more possession coming the way of Bishops than we saw in the first half. Roe Roberts, change of direction onto McIntyre. Oh, it's been taken away. That's all that good work done. Here comes Davids again. Thompson waiting for it. He's got Nordia alongside him. That's well plucked out of the air by the fly half. Balekistan, he's quick, this fellow on the right wing. And that's a brilliant turnover from Bishops.
Yeah, Gavin, you're right. Very good work from, brave work actually from De Silva.
Stop.
That is his job as well. Mavana De Silva, another Craven Week player. Bishop's one man down at the moment.
Come
now
on,
Riley Lowe's kicked that
moving.
quite early. Might be a few players offside, yeah.
18, you're offside.
So Bishop's another opportunity. They decide to take quickly with Roe Roberts.
Not 10, Nina.
And Rondebosch were not back 10. But there's a little bit more pace in the side now. Walensky, good running from him. Trucked down there by Robbie Wadilove.
Daylight. You need to
Tackle
show
release
daylight.
was the
Get
call
back. Daylight first.
from Irvine. So here's an opportunity to get
Blue, daylight.
a lead if Bishops decide to kick it goal.
Balls.
Yeah, smart play from Bishops.
15.
And a penalty not giving the player the opportunity to release, but this is a smart decision from Bishops, but crucially for Rondebosch, it looks like on the side, Byron Burrs has gone off the 5 lock.
Got 15.
Accurate goal kicker is Cornell Smith. 2 successful conversions of the tries by Mitchell and Abrahams. Nice, easy little swing through, and Bishops are in the lead.
Well, the pressure starting to build up on Rondebosch now.
15.
Bishops finishing strongly at home. But also, Gavin, the penalty count starts to come up now. Rondebosch gave away a penalty, tap kick another 10 meters, more ball in play, another penalty point. So building pressure through pure attack.
Catch plucked out of the air by Sam Mitchell. The Bishops certainly making a lot less errors in the second half, although this time they were penalised. Mitchell holding on the deck. And, well, they've already decided very quickly that they're going to kick it goal, which is a wise decision if Jean Naudier feels he's got the distance. It's a very long kick, and he's into a slight breeze.
Yeah, Gavin, this is very ambitious, this kick, but you never know if you don't try. Again, good work over the ball from Roddy Wadilove.
No, he's confident. Immediately said to the ref, "I'm kicking it goal, sir." This to regain the lead. No, it's not going to make it. It's very short. And that's a very good reply, although it's bounced back in field. Bishops will want to bring Balakistan down as quickly as they can. I don't want to give him too much room to move in on the right wing, although Andre Manuel is policing him. So at the moment, Rondebosch in possession. There's a lot of work being done by Robbie Wadilove, the captain of Rondebosch, in this second half.
No advantage, knock on. Knock on, no advantage.
Thomas Slurpmans also on for Rondebosch.
I'll make the call, you play, okay? Yes or no? He was fine, but there's no advantage for the first knock.
So it's a game of nerves at the moment. These two teams as they watch the wind down of the clock. Less than 12 minutes left of this match. And it's a very, very tight tussle.
Sick.
In your words, Shimmy, anybody's game.
Definitely a lot of nervous people. I know messages going up and down from all boys around the country from both schools. It's good to see that everyone's still so interested in a derby game like this.
Taken back.
Riley Lowe decides to run it. That's a good decision from him, but he should have let that ball go. He plays outside, and well, Bishops are penalised on the deck once again. But they are growing in stature when it comes to ruck time. Wadilove, change of direction. Now they've got men out here, and they've got big Zane Davids too. Quickly out, an opportunity here for Thomas Slurpmans. And eventually shoveled into touch, but it's going to be a scrum here for the first knock-on. And Bishops will have the put-in.
10 minutes.
Just that little pass there, Zane Davids would have got the half cap and maybe an offload. But great play, Zane Davids. I've been impressed with him at outside centre.
It's quite an adaptation, isn't it, eh? Moving from number 8.
Yeah. But he's one of those players, talented player, played Cravenry, been the heartbeat of this Rondebosch team. But I must say, from both teams, it's really been a team effort. Bishops coming back, Rondebosch getting the lead. So some good rugby all round.
Well, there has been some excellent rugby. It always is when players are using the ball, let the ball do the work. Quick long pass here, Lates with the long pass out, Manuel. Such a good runner with the ball is Andre Manuel. We saw he set up that earlier try. And they just seem to be running with a lot more purpose now, Bishops. They seem to be a bit sluggish in the first half.
Yeah, you can come.
Yeah, and it's good passes. They're running onto the ball and getting that space out wide. They're just trying to keep that pill inside, really, so they can start building from then on.
Fall out one.
Short line out.
You need to fall out one then.
And, well, didn't work for Rondebosch, so Bishops very quick. There's again Roe Roberts with a take. A little bit of urgency in this back line right now. That was part of their Achilles heel perhaps in the first half, where things went well for them and then they would unfortunately surrender possession, Bishops. Thompson. Low. Stevens. This is excellent running here. Lovely little offload. The runner there was Sheldon Smith. So these fresh legs on the field are just making a little bit of a difference. Thompson, Nordier. And then on to Jordan Dickman. Here comes Balakistan. Again, no room for him to move in. Bishop spread across the field. Nordier. Pass on there to Kula. Ball being held on the deck, so Roe Roberts is going to take a quick one. He hasn't taken it. Well, I didn't think it was the right mark, but nevertheless, here they come. Valensky, change of direction. That was an awful pass that back to
I'll make the call.
Jez McIntyre. The referee says there was a knock-on.
8 minutes.
Yeah, and the handling here is certainly starting to creep up a bit. But again, just a little bit of patience needed from Rondebosch. Build that pressure up, try get that penalty to kick it over. But Bishop's always dangerous, no matter where they get the ball from.
Well, both teams realise perhaps that a penalty could win it.
Fine.
There'd be nothing better than
Sit.
where they are at the moment. Each of them have 3 tries. Wouldn't they like to get a 4th?
Tunnel. It's out the tunnel, same ball.
Divanes suggesting to Bishops that they put it in again.
It's always good to see. It's important that the first team are good examples for the rest of the younger teams in the way they play and they treat each other on the field. And so far this game, I must say, has been played in a good way.
Yeah, an exemplary spirit. No question about it. Wadi Love there, the pass. And
2 knocks. There's 2 knocks.
there were 2 knock-ons.
There's 2 knocks. No advantage.
So there is no advantage from that. The players, that's well said by Divanes. Players need to realise when there are 2 knocks, they will come back for the first infringement.
Okay. There's enough asking about time.
They
There's
just
7
held on
minutes
to the
left.
pass a bit
That's
too
it.
long. But there was opportunity in that move, and that's the double knock, the second knock.
2 knocks. Crouch.
So 5.5,
Fine.
really 6 minutes of this match left.
Sit.
Both teams will be worried about giving away penalties in kickable positions, so they want to dominate territory where they can. Davids, eventually brought down by Peterson. Wadi Love.
Just a tackle.
Rondebosch
Play
had
on.
an extra man there, but Riley Lowe decides to put it on the boot. Back for it Lates. Just a late shot.
Happy?
He's quite an adventurous player, isn't he?
Stop
Downfield
here, stop.
from McIntyre. It's a huge kick that. It's a brilliant kick. My goodness. That's gone a good 60 metres. the line-out's woes continue somewhat.
Okay, there's too many calls. Who's the captain? Line out.
So Bishops will have the opportunity of the
Equal
throw-in.
line out. Stop talking. One captain.
Quick decision there from Sam Mitchell.
5. Get on.
And all the people that part of the support staff here at Bishops out supporting their team. Well, I think this time the woes in the line-out belong to Bishops. Waddy Love doing some good work. Now Rondebosch deciding to open up. Here's Davids. He's found some space, but there's nobody keeping up with him at the moment. Exceptional running that from the outside centre. No, Russell Eby. In Nordia at scrum half. Balakistan, he wants the ball. He wants to score the winning try. Comes in from the right wing. Thompson, the little pop pass in field to Davids. Quite adventurous. It seems to have worked.
Let it come.
Can they find a way through here somewhere? Waddy Love. Was that a knock-on? Play continues. Bishops will want to just tighten things up a little bit. Nothing wrong with a kick downfield if it's well executed. Riley Lowe. This is good running from the fullback. Eventually runs into a little bit of trouble.
Leave it white.
So can Bishops hold out?
Ball's available. Let it come.
Just under 3 minutes left of this match. Nordia. To a half gap, Jean Nordia.
Play on.
Well, the question is to find
Leave
a
it
path
wide.
through there.
He needs to go straight.
Yeah. Sometimes the path is the longest route, sometimes it isn't. Stevens. Oh, that's gone forward. That would have been an interesting finish.
You lost it forward first.
Yeah, and he's saying it came from a Bishop's hand. Let's have a look here.
3.
Definitely had the ball, but it didn't look like the offload, but call's been given.
So Justin Rowe-Roberts, who's had a lot to do with the resurgence of Bishops in the second half.
Sit.
At scrum half, he really has got them going. Pick up from Abrams. Rowe-Roberts, a little grubber kick. That's an excellent kick downfield. Quite the right thing to do at this stage of the match.
No, smart play. And closing out a game is also a skill. So that is well worked from Rowe-Roberts. 8-9, that little grubber in the corner. And Rondebosch are going to have to go the long way if they want to give themselves a chance of winning this game.
Sam Mitchell with a catch. Bishops holding on to it. Can they finish off here with a real flourish? An opportunity. Smith and Peterson in tandem there in the mid, but it's been knocked forward. So it'll be a Rondebosch put in. And pretty much their last chance, Shimi.
And a tense time, I must say, also for a lot of the coaches that are involved in both teams. Like Clint van Rensburg. Guys like Wes Chet here at the Bishop side. Tom Dawson's good, the mental skills coach, who's helped Bishops. Also the physios, guys like Mike van Reda, who work with a lot of the teams here. Rondebosch goes up to UCT in the afternoons, I know, to help. So a big team effort here, and close down to the last minute of the season of both teams. Really well done to both management teams.
Scrumming before the time.
Early scrummage there from Bishops. So first, last opportunity for Rondebosch. They've got to run it. Thompson with a long pass. Balakistan caught in possession. Well, it's keeping ball in hand now. That's the only thing they could do. Bishops aware of that. So they've flatlined their defense. Tough work there for Jordan Dickman, but he's managed to hold on to it. Thompson, the long pass. Not so easy to use the width of the field when you're on your own goal line. The Bishops know that they've just literally got to close them down here, try and win possession.
Yeah, the ball's available.
You need someone actually going straight and making meters here. So that's better, and start building up that innings. Eventually a line break will come.
And Bishops have one of their men down at the moment. He's right up against the touchline. Somehow that ball's still in field. There, now it's out, surely. There we have it. The final whistle, and the curtain comes down for many of those boys in picture there. Their very last match for their respective schools. And, well, all the supporters come flooding onto the field. And why not? It's been a very special game from both sides.